Yo, 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 what it do, and what it be? This is your boy Trent coming at you live right here on another edition of Talk to Me podcast. It's good to see you where we keep it 100 on everything that is popping. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It's good to have you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. But let's jump right into it, man. So a lot of people, man, have been talking about recently this whole Deion Sanders saga that's going on between Jackson State and him leaving Jackson State and going to Colorado. But you know what? I want to just sidetrack for a minute because I got two videos coming. We're going to talk about that Deion Sanders one, but I'm also want to come at you with another story that is making headlines but not as big. You may not know this young lady, but her name is Marsai Martin. She is 18 years old. You probably don't know her name, but you've seen her. She's played on shows like Blackish. She's played on the movie Little. She has been on Disney, the Disney shows and different things like that. And you know what? Let me tell you about this girl right here. Let me tell you about it. There's something that she said that caught my attention. She did an interview with Charlemagne, and she made this statement. She said, as soon as I turned 18, I had a meeting with my accountants and everyone who's in charge of finances in my family and my world. And then she says, that's one of the first things you think about when you turn 18. It's like you got to pay bills now. You got to figure out houses or where you got to be, and etc. Can I tell you something about this young lady right here? You know, she first became famous around 10 when she played on the ABC sitcom Blackish. And then, fast forward a couple of years, now she has a few businesses under her belt, executive producer, film credits, and so many other accolades. And still, she says it's all due to her mom, her father, who are ensuring that she makes smart choices along the way. She goes on to say, I think having the parents that I have, they were making sure that I just easily make wise decisions. She shared with the cast. She continues to say, of course, I still live with them, but I do have investment properties kind of everywhere. So she says she's good. You know, with those investment properties, she's opened up her venture into investment during the 2020, and at the time she began to explain that she had purchased her very first apartment building, and she was just using that apartment building as a passive income. And she goes on to say how she loves real estate because, you know, you can always get paid and you can use real estate to continue to get money. And now she has an estimated net worth of $1.5 million, and her newfound love for investment properties has a lot to do with that. She loves buying houses, flipping houses, all that good stuff. But at the age of 18, she was already valued at over $1 million. Man, let me take a breath, because that's a lot right there. Okay, that's a lot to talk about. And man, I couldn't help but wonder, when I was 18, what the heck was on my mind, man? You know, I'm gonna tell you right now, it wasn't making moves, man. And I'm 28, man. I'm 28. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm 28, man. And when I left home, right after I graduated high school, man, I was already on a van to Great Lakes, for boot camp. And I went into the Navy, and I traveled the world. I've been to over 30 different countries, man. And let me tell you something that I've learned. There's two things everywhere that everyone is dealing with in every country. That's crime and poverty. It doesn't change. Crime and poverty. I've been all over Europe. And I constantly see those two things. And let me tell you, and those two things is even coming from the countries and these cities that, we only see on the Travel Channel. Italy. I've been to Trieste, Italy, Sicily, Italy. Been to Spain. Been to Barcelona. I've been to Romania. I've been to Copenhagen, Denmark. I've been to England. Been to the UK. Been to Liverpool. Been to Everton. Bro, let me tell you, two things don't change. That's crime and poverty. And I was looking at this young lady's life, man. And it takes me back to something one of my friends in the Navy told me. He said, Trent, man, there's two types of people in the world. You're either going to be a type to go get it, or you're going to be the type to see someone else go get it and complain. I'll say that again. Either you're going to be someone to go get it, or you're going to be someone that watches someone else go get it and complain. And that's why I say I'm going to do a part 2 heading into the Deion Sanders saga, because all of that is playing in the mix of that. But that's for another episode. Right now, I want to talk about this young lady and her drive and her passion. At the age of 10 years old, she was already making moves. To the point to where when she was 18, man, when some of us is just happy just to get in the club. I remember when I turned 18, they were like, oh man, yeah, I'm going to get in the club now. And then I realized I'm not 21 yet. So yeah, I can get in the club, but I can't drink. Here you got, man, we so happy just to get into a club, bro. But on the other end, you have someone that's happy because they're making moves, man. They're making power moves. They're making sure their future is settled, man. I wonder, because we can always make excuses and be the one to see someone else make it and begin to make excuses such as, oh, I don't have the resources. Or I don't have the opportunities like they got. Or I ain't got the wealth like they got. Okay, but you got the drive, though. I believe everyone has drive. Has a drive in them to do what they want to do. But the question is, are you willing to do it? Because when you decide in your heart that you are willing to do something, the first thing you have to realize is that sacrifices are going to come. I'm going to say that again. In order for you to reach the point where you know that you need to be in life, you have to be willing to make sacrifices. The problem is today is that I see a lot of people, they want to get the best that life has to offer, but they're not willing to sacrifice. Why you think that there's so many quick fix schemes out there and they're all a scam? Why do you think that, oh man, there's so many people out there that tell you in your face, oh man, hey, here's this 3-step plan to stop making over $1 million a month or $1,000 a month and yada, 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 yada. And everybody run to these schemes because it's a quick money. It's fast money. These cash money spots making so much money in the hood. Why? Because so many folks, they rather pay interest. They rather pay back double and triple than what they took out, just so they can get that $1,000 right then and there. How you know that, Trent? Because I was a stupid one that did it, man. Yeah, I was a stupid one that did it. I did it. There was a point in time, man, my credit score was bad. It was bad and bad and bad and bad. And maybe that's a story that I could tell you later, man. But because my credit score was bad and I needed the money now, I was willing to pay back $2,000 for a $1,200 loan. That's stupid. At some point in time, I believe, man, we have to sit down and evaluate our mind. What are we willing? Where do we want to go in life? And what are we willing to lose to get it? Where do we want to be in life? Where do we want to be 5, 10 years from now? And what are we willing to put up to get there? Because let me tell you something. You see everyone that's being successful, but there's a story behind every success story. I can't tell you how many guys, man. I believe, when I was in Jacksonville, Florida, a friend of mine, man, he came, he said, yo, we're going to the cigar lounge. We're going to the cigar lounge. But check it, Trent. You can't come in with sneakers. You can't come in with jeans. You can't come in with, you got to dress right. You got to come in right, or they ain't even going to let you in the door. So I was like, bet. I mean, at first I got upset, but then I realized, This dude that I'm talking to, man, he don't hang with everybody. If he's telling me this, he said, hey, you got to come correct. We about to be in front of some pretty good people. So we get in there, right? I'm dressed, right? I had to go, I got my dress shirt on, got my jewelry on, man. We looking smooth, right? And so we go downtown to the cigar lounge, and we get to the door. And the bodyguard was like, the man at the door, he checked the ID and stuff like that, and the guy, the owner of the cigar lounge comes, man, he dapping us up. He said, man, what's up, y'all? What's up, man? Y'all good? Y'all good? Hey, come with me. I was fully prepared to go downstairs, man. They had a nice setup, had live jazz, live music. But nah, he was like, nah, come with me. So he took us to the side. We went to the side door and went upstairs to the loft that was above the cigar lounge. I mean, you walk in, man, hardwood floors, man, mahogany pool table, man. I'm talking about, man, this totally outdid spot, man. And you look, there's a loft, and you can look down into the scene, into the actual cigar lounge. We walk in the room, right? There's probably like 10 brothers up in there. They have some ladies up in there, whatever the case may be, man. And these guys, man, we sit down, man. This lady come up, she brings a cigar box, man, premium cigars, man. I never smoked cigars in my life, but bruh, I was sitting there smoking. Hey, you ever heard of the saying, fake it till you make it? I was faking it till I make it, brother, But long story short, man, we started talking, we started networking with a lot of the people in the room. I met people from Charleston. I met people from Baltimore. I met people from Tampa. I met people from Alabama. Man, I met people from Atlanta. And you know what they all said? All of them are black men, entrepreneurs, CEOs. A lot of them. One guy, he was a record producer. One guy, he owned a landscaping company. And all these guys, man, they're sitting and they're spitting game to us, man. I probably was like, gosh, man, like 20, 21. And I'm sitting in a room filled with one of them was, I know for sure, was a multimillionaire. He had different investment properties and stuff like that. He dived into real estate. But, man, at the age of 21, I was sitting in the room with guys, man, that was making major moves. Multi-millionaire, man. Got companies and stuff. And you know what they all told me? They said, man, don't get comfortable being where you are. Don't get comfortable being where you are. You gotta have vision for yourself. You gotta have vision for your family. If your vision is to get you and your family out the hood, don't never lose sight of that. If your vision is just for you just to have generational wealth, never lose focus of that, because the minute you lose vision, you're gonna get lost. You're gonna be blinded and you're not gonna know where to go. I sat there, man, and that jump hit me like a brick, man. And of course, I started talking. I was trying to get the game right, like, hey, what did you do to get where you are, and so, yada 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 yada. But the main thing that all of them told us, man, in that room that night: vision, passion. It don't matter how young or how old you are, as long as you breathing, as long as you got strength, as long as you got passion and drive. Man, you can do exactly what you told yourself you were going to do years down the road. Or maybe right now you're at a place you feel like it's too late. But it's never too late. You better get up, get the grind in. The only person who can give up is you. I don't care if everybody else give up around you. You just don't give up. And let's get it, man. That's all that I have today. I hope that encourages you. Thank you for sitting down with us. This is the Talk to Me podcast, man. Your boy Trent. I'm out of here. See you next time.